Hello guys, and welcome to episode 3 of our top 10 gold series. Today we shall be taking a look at the toughness, or in other words, the gold characters who have the highest toughness in the game. In case you're new and you don't know what toughness does, in a nutshell it reduces the damage taken if it is higher than the enemy's attack. And if you want to get further knowledge of how exactly toughness works and how much damage it reduces, feel free to check my video which is exclusively about toughness, and this video should be appearing on the top right corner of the screen anytime now. Once again, all characters in the video are all the way and including update 2.5, so if a great gold character has been released on later stage, you obviously won't find him here. Anyhow, without any further ado, let us jump straight into number 10. Guys, get ready for number 10, because it seems that the developers of the game were not that creative in terms of toughness. The thing is, at number 10, with 37,800 base toughness, we have not 1, not 2, not 3, not 5, not 7, but 11 characters. And the first one on the list is Classic Scorpion, an amazing character with probably the best special one among all gold cards. My advice to you will be, if you have Blood Rubies and you don't have Scorpion, it is time for a change. Isn't it ironic, guys? The same toughness is actually shared by the Scorpion nemesis Bihan or Classic Sub-Zero. Unlike Scorpion, Sub-Zero is probably the only character in MK Mobile that requires skill. To be honest, my top performance of his special 2 is 3 consecutive hits. What is yours? Please let me know down below in the comment section. And the next character at number 10, with the same toughness, is another Faction War Store exclusive, Kobujitsu Tanya. A deadly Edenian warrior, Tanya is a force to be reckoned with. I mean, she can do all. Her special 1 is great, her special 2 is great, her passive is awesome in Faction Wars. What more could you ask from a character? And the next character on the list is, attention, Grand Master Sub-Zero. A basic gold character makes it to our list, which means a lot. And apart from his obviously high toughness, Sub-Zero also comes with an amazing passive, and as I have repeated many times, he and Cover Ops Cassie are the best basic gold characters in MK Mobile for a reason. Standing right next to Sub-Zero we have Triborg Cyrax. The Triborg with the most devastating special 1. Cyrax is underestimated by many people due to his slow basic attacks. But hey, sometimes having him in the team is all you need. His passive is just that useful. So guys, consider dusting him off. Perhaps to some of you it is already clear that number 10 is taken predominantly by martial artists. And here comes another one, Shaolin Fist Kung Lao. Another underestimated character and yet another gold gem. Many people choose Elder God Kenshi over him, but many people fail to realize that those two guys work amazingly well together. So why not give them a try? Vengeful Shinnok is the first guy to step in outside of the martial artist class, and quite honestly, he is not one of my favorites. However, I have to admit that he has pretty great stats for a gold character, but still, I am quite disappointed that we still don't have a great Shinnok in MK Mobile, because after all, he was the main villain in MKX. He deserves a diamond card. Surprisingly to me, Combat Cup Sonya is the next character at number 10. I will never get tired of repeating how amazing this card is. She has by far one of the most useful passives in the game, which can be a game changer in every single game mode. So please disregard her smile and take her for a spin in Faction Wars. She deserves it. The next guy at number 10 is Hanzo Hasashi Scorpion. Another fan favorite makes yet another appearance in our series. What can I say about Hanzo, guys? He's great, he's even better than some diamonds. I rest my case. The last two guys sharing number 10 are actually MK11 characters, and the first one is MK11 Raiden, the orphan of the MK11 family, the guy often ignored and considered as the worst MK11 card. Well, Raiden is by far the worst MK11 character indeed, but this does not mean that he is a bad card. Quite the contrary. And the last character at number 10, guys, is MK11 Cabal. The winner of our top 10 attacks, Cabal is a force to be reckoned with. He is fast, he is deadly and super useful. He can stand his ground in and outside of an MK11 team. All in all, a perfect character. Number 9, guys, belongs to the Jasons. That's right, both Slasher and Unstoppable Jason rank 9th on our list with 38,291 toughness. And now, the everlasting question is still on, which one is better? Slasher has better stats, better passive and 2 unblockable special attacks, but Unstoppable has better buff on special too. It is really tough choice and it all depends on the situation you are in and of course on the team you are building. But generally speaking, I will go for Slasher. He simply feels safer. What do you think? Please let me know in the comments. And coming in at number 8 with toughness score of 38,745 we have 3 characters. And the first one on the list is Pharaoh Ermac, the guy with the mysterious passive. By the way, I have made a pretty comprehensive review of the guy, so feel free to check it. I guarantee that you are going to get a lot of interesting stuff there. Standing right next to Ermac is Shirai Ryu Takeda. I mean, what can I say about Takeda, guys? He has great stats, amazing passive, close to perfect special too, which is long ranged and unblockable at the same time, and of course the 8th highest toughness among all gold cards. And the last guy at number 8 is Sub-Zero Triborg. Quite honestly, if you play him properly, you shouldn't really care about his toughness at all, because his shield is more than enough to soak huge damage from special attacks and even X-rays. But still, by making another appearance in our series, he again proves that he is one of the best gold characters ever released. Number 7 on our list, guys, is shared between 6 characters all having the same base toughness of 39,690. And the first one is the infamous Dark Lord Kotal Khan. Unfortunately for him though, he is not really popular among the MK mobile community. The truth is, there are just better cards than him. However, if you want to have some fun, he can still do the job quite well. Another not that generally loved character has the same toughness like Kotal Khan, and this is Scorch Baraka. I was even accused that I trash him too much. Well, I'm not going to do that now. No further comments on Baraka, guys. He ranks 7th. The next character on the list is Classic Sonya, a tough girl, however not tough enough to compete with heavy weapons Jax. Unfortunately for her, everything she does, or let's say almost everything, Jax does it better and faster. But still, she's a quite good character, do not underestimate her. Triborg Smoke joins the list of characters at number 7, considered by many as the best. Triborg Smoke is here to prove that apart from his great passive, he also has sky-high stats. Well done, Smoke. And the last character from the Faction Wars store joins the party, guys. Classic Ermac is the next card sharing the same toughness of 39,690. What can I say about him? Fun passive and great special too, which is deadly in 95% of the cases. Never underestimate it. And of course, the last character sharing number 7 on our list is Vampiress Melina, the beautiful vampire with the incredible victory stance. Yes, I cannot help myself, guys, I just adore Milena's victory stance. It is just that great. Coming in at number 6, with 40,635 toughness, we have only 2 characters, and the first one is Aftershock Tremor. Remember, guys, apart from his great tagging attack, he also gives unblockable chance against Netherrealm, which is incredibly useful considering how many deadly Netherrealm characters we can face. And standing right next to Tremor is Cosplay Jackie Briggs, a very strong character and extremely fun to play. Jackie is beyond any doubts by far one of the best goats in the game. All in all, the best of the best. Number 5, guys, really surprised me because one of the characters there with 41,202 toughness was Infernal Scorpion. That's right, a base gold character having more toughness than juggernauts like MK11 Cabal, Combat Cup Sonya, Cosplay Jackie, and many more. I call this a really big surprise. And of course, as usual, Scorpion is not alone at number 5. He's joined by 2 other characters, and the first one happens to be Piercing Melina. Isn't that incredible? She's so outdated and yet she ranks 3rd in attack and 5th in toughness. Incredible achievement indeed. And the last guy on number 5 is Shokan Warrior Kintaro, the guy with the not that great passive but awesome special too. The 4-armed monster makes yet another appearance in our series and he deserves our congratulations. Coming in at number 4, with 41,580 toughness we have 6 characters, and the first one on the list is the last basic gold character which we are going to see in this video, Covert Ops Cassie. As I said multiple times, guys, Cassie is by far the best deal in the market. 250 souls for this character is just amazingly cheap. So every time when you see her, guys, do not hesitate and buy her immediately. Standing right next to Cassie, we have Sector Triborg, the Fire Master. My opinion on Sector stays the same, guys. He's great in and out of Triborg team, but if you have all 4 Triborgs, replace him with Cyrax. You really don't need fire when you have Power Drain and Frostbite. You need better damage. High-Tech Jackie is the next character at number 4. Jackie is one of those heavily outdated characters which still have relevant stats. But if we think about it, she kind of gets that from her father, right? And the next character at number 4 is the Lord himself, Kraken Reptile. Remember, guys, when you play Lord Kraken, never rely on his passive, never. Just try to play with the thought that his passive doesn't exist. If you do that, you will be just fine. And standing right next to Reptile we have Warlock Quan Chi, another outdated character who is still quite useful even today. And as we already established, apart from his sky-high health, he also is a very tough guy. Well done, Quan Chi. And the last character sharing number 4 is Treacherous Tanya. What can I say about her, guys? She's one of the most underrated characters in MK Mobile. She just has everything. A tiny buff to her passive will make her even better. All I need to know is which piece of equipment I am breaking. Once I know that, I will be able to exploit her passive even better. So let us hope that this will happen someday. And coming in at number 3, we have, surprise, only one character, a fan favorite, Venomous Devora. Having 42,525 toughness, Devora is one tough bug master with good passive and not that good basic attacks, unfortunately. But it is what it is, guys. Devora can be pretty good if equipped and teamed properly, so please do not give up on her. And the runner-up of the episode, with 43,470 toughness, we have the best teacher in the world, Borracho. In case you don't know, guys, his name comes from the Spanish word borracho, which basically means drunk. So we have a constantly drunk guy here who happens to be very tough as well. A very rare combination, I may say. And sharing number 2 with Borracho is Tiger Fury Goro. Securing his 2nd place on our list, Goro actually wins the mini competition with Kintaro to claim the title Toughest Gold 4-armed monster in MK Mobile. And we just cleared number 2, guys, so it is time to reveal our champion, or in other words, the toughest gold card in MK Mobile.
Tasty.
Isn't it incredible, guys? She did it again. Another episode and another victory for Classic Melina, who ends up first with 45,360 toughness. I call this total domination. She won the attack, health, and now she wins the toughness episode. The only question remaining is, can she extend her winning streak when it comes to recovery? It is yet to be seen. However, Melina, guys, is not alone here at number 1. She isn't, because sharing the same toughness of 45,360 we have 5 other characters. 5. This is what I mean when I say that Warner Brothers are not really creative when it comes to toughness. But still, out of those 5, there is one that stands out. There is one that has the same toughness as Melina, but actually, if we take his passive into consideration, then he has much more toughness than Melina. And this character is Heavy Weapons Jax.
Get some!
And this is really amazing. After all these years, he still has the highest toughness among all goats. Nothing, I repeat, nothing can take this away from him. And of course, it will be important to mention the other 4 characters sharing number 1 with Jax and Melina, because after all, they also win the episode, and they are Combat Cap Johnny, Elder God Kenshi, Marksman Kunjin, and Bone Shaper Shinnok. Of course, if you count passives, Johnny will have higher toughness than all winners except for Jax, but still, once again, passives are out of scope. They will just be mentioned, but not counted. Okay guys, another episode is in the past, and this time, like never before, we had 6 winners with one really standing out: Heavy Weapons Jax. Apart from that, there are 2 sentences to summarize the video. The first one is, Classic Melina won again, and the second one is, very old gold characters such as Marksman Kunjin and Bone Shaper Shinnok tend to have very high toughness. Please guys, stick around as the top 10 recovery episode is just around the corner. Until then, see you next time guys. Take care and stay safe.
Perfect!